So today I'm going to be taking a look at the Google Pixel 4 XL and the OnePlus 7 Pro in 2023, both premium flagship devices released all the way back in 2019. They do share some similarities, but there are also plenty of differences. So if you're interested in seeing how these phones compare in 2023, stick around and let's take a look. So of course, as standard, let's talk about the design of both of these smartphones. Both have a premium build, Gorilla Glass 5 front and back with aluminium rails. Both phones have a frosted back glass, which I do really like, and the white of the Pixel 4 XL does a good job at hiding fingerprints. And on the Pixel 4 XL, the camera system is in the top left corner, whereas the OnePlus 7 Pro, it runs down the center of the back. I'll talk more about the camera a little bit later, but of course both phones have a really nice premium design, but despite both of these phones being made of glass, only the Pixel 4 XL supports wireless charging. As for buttons and ports, the Pixel 4 XL has the usual USB-C charging port and speaker grill on the bottom, volume and power buttons on the right, and the left of the phone has the SIM tray and there's a microphone at the top. And in the case of the OnePlus 7 Pro, there are some differences. The bottom of the phone houses the USB-C charging port, SIM tray, speaker grill and microphone. The left of the phone has the volume buttons and the right has the power button and alert slider. And the top of the phone has another microphone and the pop-up selfie camera. And to a certain extent, both of the displays of the Pixel 4 XL and the OnePlus 7 Pro are very similar. Both are Quad HD AMOLED displays with a 90Hz refresh rate, and both are protected by Corning Gorilla Glass 5. The Pixel has a 6.3-inch flat display, whereas the OnePlus has a larger 6.67-inch curved display, and with a lack of any punch hole or notches makes the display look so clean and very immersive. The OnePlus also supports an in-display fingerprint scanner, which is fast and responsive, while the Pixel 4 XL has a Face ID setup in this giant forehead. This is also very fast and very responsive, and is the only form of biometrics on the device. So both phones have really nice, clean displays with great color accuracy, but because of that full screen display on the OnePlus 7 Pro, everything just looks a little bit cleaner and a little bit more immersive. OnePlus wins with RAM and storage options, topping out at 12 GB of RAM and 256 GB of storage, whereas the Pixel 4 XL tops out at just 6 GB of RAM and 128 GB of storage. Neither of the phones offer any expandable storage via a micro SD card, and the OnePlus does have faster UFS 3.0 storage over the UFS 2.1 on the Pixel. And as for performance, on both phones is taken care of by the Snapdragon 855, 2019's flagship chip from Qualcomm. This still provides great performance even today. It's also still pretty power efficient thanks to the 7nm manufacturing process, so overall performance is great for everyday use and including gaming. And as for software, the Pixel 4 XL is running the new Android 13, while my OnePlus is stuck on the very old Android 10 with Oxygen OS version 10.0 on top. It is supposed to be upgradable to Android 12, so we'll see if mine gets it eventually. And both are very clean versions of Android with no bloatware. And the relatively efficient chip in both of these phones does help produce some pretty good battery endurance. The Pixel 4 XL has a small, even by 2019 standards, 3700 mAh battery, which did get me through a full day of moderate use. And the OnePlus 7 Pro has a slightly larger 4000 mAh battery, which again did get me through a full day of slightly moderate use. But both phones, if you're an intense user, you could definitely kill both of these phones in a day. But luckily, if you choose the OnePlus, you do get support for 30-watt charging, which will get you to about 60% in 30 minutes, while the Pixel 4 XL tops out at just 18-watt charging to about 45% after 30 minutes. And last but not least, let's talk about the cameras on both of these phones. So the Pixel sports a dual camera system that consists of a 12 megapixel f1.7 primary camera and a 16 megapixel f2.2 2x telephoto camera, both with optical image stabilization. The OnePlus ups this to a triple camera system, a 48 megapixel f1.6 primary and an 8 megapixel f2.4 3x telephoto camera and a 16 megapixel f2.2 ultra wide, but only the main and telephoto cameras have optical image stabilization. So the OnePlus definitely gives you a little bit more flexibility with the camera systems, but how do the photos compare? In good lighting, both phones shoot great photos with nice colour and good amounts of detail. I found that the Pixel photos offer a sharper image with more detail, despite not being pixel binned or anything like that as with the OnePlus. And Google's image processing has always played a big part in how good the photos look, and the OnePlus photos look a lot softer in some scenarios, which is less to my taste, so the Pixel is my preferred camera for stills. And I knew coming into this video that the Pixel 4 XL has taken some of my favourite photos that I've taken on a phone that I've reviewed, and after using the Pixel 3a XL and the 4a, I knew the OnePlus had some stiff competition. Photos from the telephoto cameras on both phones show consistent colour science in most cases. Occasionally there's a slight switch on the OnePlus, but the Pixel shows great consistency. The Pixel has double the resolution, so naturally punching in will show a more detailed photo. And the ultra-wide on the OnePlus is higher resolution 16 megapixel than today's budget ultra-wides. These are pretty good. Detail is higher in the center of the photos, but as you move to the edges, you can see detail get worse. And both phones support 4K video at 30 FPS, and of course, upon release, neither of these phones were well known for their great video capture, but they're absolutely fine for just everyday memories of your kids and your pets and stuff like that. But oddly enough, the ultra-wide on the OnePlus 7 Pro doesn't support video mode, so you can only use it on the main camera and the telephoto. And as for selfies, the Pixel has an 8 megapixel f2.0 camera in the large chin, whereas the OnePlus has a 16 megapixel f2.0 camera in this motorized pop-up design. This was something that was a bit of a phase in 2019. I know a couple of Huawei phones produced the same pop-up design, but of course, due to this pop-up mechanism, there is no IP rating on the OnePlus 7 Pro. Photo quality from both cameras are great, but it's the same story with the Pixel offering a sharper image with more detail despite the lower resolution. And portrait mode offers good subject separation on both phones, but I think the Pixels overall look better due to the higher quality image. So that's my comparison between the Pixel 4 XL and the OnePlus 7 Pro in 2023. Both phones offer premium design, high refresh rate OLED displays, reliable performance, and great camera systems. The Pixel 4 XL does offer a better camera experience in my use, and of course it offers wireless charging, but the OnePlus does offer this really nice immersive curved display with the in-display fingerprint scanner. So you just kind of need to decide what you want out of a phone if you're looking for an old flagship device. But let me know in the comments what you think of the Google Pixel 4 XL and the OnePlus 7 Pro. Are you using any of these devices, or are they ones that you would consider buying? And don't forget to drop a like on this video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to the channel so you are notified when I upload new videos. And hopefully I will see you in the next video.